Welcome to this outdoor museum, known as the Army Heritage Trail. The trail is located in Carlisle, Pennsylvania and is open to the public. Sit back and discover. Grab your hiking boots and let's explore. The trail is part of the U.S. Army Heritage and Education Center. It is located at 950 Soldiers Drive and is open from dawn to dusk daily. The trail covers nearly 1 mile and highlights almost every era of Army history. There are 14 individual exhibits that create an immersive experience. You can step back in time into World War II barracks and a repair shop. You'll really dig navigating the World War I trenches. Readout number 10 from the Siege of Yorktown will make you feel like you're part of the Revolutionary War. The German Pillbox takes you underground to experience the stronghold used by German forces during World War I and World War II. Throughout the year, the Army Heritage Trail showcases events that involve reenactments. The reenactments are free to the public. Reenactors were eager to share their experiences. Can you tell me what you reenact?
I reenact the French and Indian War blacksmith. That's who I portray.
American Civil War.
I do World War I and World War II German reenacting. I've been down here probably for, oh my word, at least 12 years now.
We are currently reenacting World War I German military forces.
Can you tell us why you like reenacting this?
Reenacting at the Army Heritage and Education Center is fun for me because you get to see a lot of the veterans and the public come out. So we had a gentleman who landed on the first wave at Omaha Beach come through the other day, and some of the stories he was talking about, things in England and just being in France, were very moving.
Just truly love history, and especially this history, local history, especially in Carlisle. Just incredible stuff.
Being a different time period, it puts you in the spot where you can understand how people lived back then. The hardships, the fun times, the style of clothing, everything that they went through where we take for granted nowadays.
I like being here at the Heritage Center because it's devoted to all periods of history, not just the Civil War. So in that way, we get to honor all the men and women who participated in all the different wars that helped create our country.
And can you tell us why you like reenacting here at the Army Heritage Trail?
I think reenacting here is nice because you get a good sense of the bigger picture. In a lot of reenactments, everyone else just sets up tents and kind of builds like this little encampment. At the Army Heritage Center, you have the static displays like the barracks, the trenches, the tanks that you can get in and set up around, which make it more of a wider picture as opposed to the small, narrow one we normally portray.
Local schools visit the site throughout the year.
The reenactors are actually the most important part of our field trip experience. If we would go without the reenactors, what would happen is that the students would just go from exhibit to exhibit and not really pick up what actually happened during that time period. The reenactors allow you to put a face with the event. They get to see the clothing that was worn during that period. They get to touch things. They get to actually hear what happened during that time period.
As far as the school programs I do here, it's great that the schools can actually have the kids come out here and see exactly what's going on as far as World War I, World War II. Stuff you don't normally see in textbooks.
But I enjoy working with the kids. Normally it's the only time they're ever going to get to see this kind of stuff. So I applaud Village Restorations and AHEC for having this kind of property and allowing us to do this kind of stuff.
The Army Heritage Trail is for anyone who enjoys nature and learning about our nation's history. So come out and experience it today.